No. No way. Hey everybody, Mike here with Cactus Crawlers RC. Thanks for coming by and checking out the channel today. Well, this is my Axial Capra, and I've been tinkering with it a little bit here and there. Some of the things that I've done to it is I've changed out that regular Capra transmission for an Axial 3-gear, and I went ahead and put on a Holmes Hobby 540 motor in there. I think it's a 15 turn, I can't remember. The Hobby Wing 1080 ESC down in there. The best upgrade that I've done so far is these cool metal axles that I got from my buddy Utah Dave. Hey, thanks again, Dave. And I've got the metal drive shafts in there, upgraded the links. These brand new Pro-Line Super Swampers with these SSD beadlock wheels on there. And I've also got an MKS steering servo on here, which brings us to this video today. So the last time I had this buggy out and I was testing out these new wheels and tires, the steering servo went out on me. And just for demonstration, here's what we got. So when I make a right turn, no problem. But when I make a left turn, it just locks up on me. Well, that MKS servo was pretty old. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years old, so it was probably due. So I was in the market for a new servo, and I picked up another one of these NSDRC RS500B servos with direct power connection. And I got one of these before for Sgt Rock, and it worked out really well. So I thought, hey, let's go ahead and pick up another one. So inside the box are NSDRC RS500B steering servo. And here is the leads for it. This is the lead that you would plug into the receiver. And this is your direct power lead that I'm going to splice into my power lead here so I can have direct power. They do equip the kit with the lead that you can solder onto that XT60, and along with the standard hardware package that servos come with. So here's the breakdown and the schematics on this servo. And it's going to be 8.4 to 16.8 volts. It has a 25 tooth spline on there. It has stainless steel gears on there. And so far this servo's been working pretty good in my other truck, so I think it's going to go really great in this application. So I'm going to go ahead and install this servo into the Capra, and once I have it all installed and everything, I'll turn the camera back on and we'll check it out. Alright guys, I am back and I have the NSDRC RS500B steering servo installed in the Capra, and there it is right there. And here is the direct power JST connector right there, and I'll have to probably zip tie that to the inside somewhere. Here is the connector for the receiver right there, and I'll probably zip tie these to the inside of the cage to keep them nice and secured. And here's where I have the direct power wire soldered to the XT60, and I just took the cap and I popped it down, fed the wires through, soldered them in, and I popped the cap back on. So it's a nice clean installation. Alright, so let's power this thing up and take a look at it. One thing to remember with a direct power servo like this is that as soon as you plug it in, you're getting power to that servo. So it's not something that you want to leave on, because you will be draining your battery when you do it. Alright, turn on the radio. It's on. Power. And that's a nice quick servo. Looks like I'm gonna have to do the trim a little bit. There, that looks about right. A little bit back. Alright, that looks pretty good. There it is. Alright. Alright, I like it. Like I said, I already have one of these servos on my other truck and I was really happy with it there, so I thought it'd be a good replacement for the servo that went out on me. Alright, Capra is back together and ready to go out on the rocks. Like I said, direct power servo, make sure you're disconnecting the power source when you don't have the truck on or you will be draining your battery. Very awesome. Can't wait to get it back out and try it. Alright, Capra's back together and ready to go. Alright everybody, thanks for checking out this episode of Cactus Carl's RC. Be sure to come back next time. I'll have the Capra out on the rocks and we'll see you then.